1,300 plus. One more see almost best almost save the Iranians. Almost 1,300 plus. Every day be Iran for estimating United Nations estimate here. US and Israel for strike a coup Iran for Makuma 10 and Koran 10. Almost program coups a day no. Every the last Friday of the Ramadan no. Under normal circumstances no. Ode ntamunjam no mo home. Fasting wa bo makum. Bibi no just get that and ni pra. Enya de keto ba ko na wu ye bedodo na de aprepra. Then the question is, if you actually stand for human rights, why bombing civilians? And when they bomb those civilians, they fabricate things. They just end up saying, oh, it was Iranians using those civilians as human shield. Look at this. And they have been using this and using the media to project this kind of propaganda to convince a lot of Ghanaians. And most Ghanaians are buying to these lies. Let me tell you this. You can never hide the truth forever. You can't. The more they try to, intimidate those Iranians, the more they get international support. What try can be also say, say Iranians. Better okay, baby. So look at this. To say, we are here to see. For now, me follow Benjamin Netanyahu a lot our TikTok but for the past 5 days, Ben Givier. For the past 5 days, Ido Netanyahu, well, they are able to censor information. So, fan say Netanyahu, there's nothing wrong with Netanyahu, and then there's nothing wrong with Ido Netanyahu, there's nothing wrong with Ben Givier. But there could be some truth somewhere. Say, some say Iran for a prayer. The new supreme leader, prayer, main say, they just want him to come out, so that they will track his whereabouts and they will be able to strike him, because no matter what, no matter how far we try to shift things to, there are other Mossad and CIA agents are currently working in Iran trying to gather information. But the Iranians also know, they know their plans, they know their missions, and they are there to prevent any outcome. So they are doing their best. So you can't just come out and say, so the man is injured and he can't even come out and say this and that. Let's see. So young share the make see. After young trying to come and come on so. What price of fuel? I started cost a lot. What price of fuel? Cost pa. Now I pinso at the ama USA. Now me catch them say Russia. Now yes one no. Say see abroad say Russia started turn the crude oil no. Sanctions now. The tone so no. One yi. So yeah, we always stand for the truth. We always stand for the truth. Don't try to use energy as a weapon. You use sanction as a weapon, and it has backfired. So because now the reality is in crisis, so you want to solve what is happening, what is going on. So what you are doing is, okay, let's just lift the sanction on Russia and allow him to sell crude oil to other nations. So that there global tension. But let me tell you this: Russia alone can never sustain the world apart from opening the Strait of Hormuz. Russia alone can never suppress the problems that we are going through currently in terms of energy crisis. Ultimately, so fuel price, even Russia cry any other nations over 20 million of barrels of crude oil and they find the Strait of Hormuz every blessed day or more than that. So just imagine, and they keep saying Pete Hexet at the Ababontin say Oma hete over 6,000 targets war Iran, and they started saying this time and Tokane Shasie almost starting to come say Oma say Iran for airspace tie Oma say Iran for airspace Oma say omu navy Oma say omu air force Oma say bibia. Okay, so what say omu airspace a ban say na Iran for timi eto akode na akode the still anom etimi hate mo. Minimum can say there are a lot of people day in day out US soldiers omu prepare every blessed day. They only win the war on paper. Oh, they win the war on paper, but in reality, they are not getting what they want to achieve. The only goal that these guys are supposed to achieve is to change the regime And the main idea in Tiamuko, even nuclear facility no Kuranum, still are no to say no. They've tried their possible best to destroy the facility, and people don't even know say the Operation Epic Fury and then Operation Roaring Lion now obliterate the facility. I'm telling you, when I'm coming to and say no, and they want ways and means that bombard them, and not possible because before the war, the catcher was saying Iran for F-45 facility with concrete and others. So 28th February, they attacked. People might think that they didn't use the B2 bomber. They used the B2 bomber. Go and check online, but it couldn't perform well. All I say. So, Osha Asama USA Kana. Now look at Donald Trump. First, Okasa with vim and vigor, or bar vim and vigor. But also on war. That is what Donald Trump promised Americans. Say, oh no, oh man, the world police. But any person kunyam any obi yedie America for ya. Whereas you want to take their natural resources given to them by the creator, and if you are doing this to someone and the person is retaliating, you end up calling the person, say that person is evil who triggered the war. So you are not able to analyze all these things, and at the end who blame Iran for say no evil obi to the chrome wako bombono or retaliating also evil. And then on joint forces, USA, Iran, Israel, this powerful nation teaming up together. So that some say Obama. And let me tell you this: in geopolitics, they are working for their interests. Now, look at what they've done. Another problem. Mawe Zoran Bamdani, our New York mayor, recently on the 7th March, Uncle Kokuno. Before that, obeying and now US impedance, Donald Trump can send baby just to demonize him. Or condemn the pabet. The baby na aquano, wini abano. Recently, Uncle Kokuno, Adentia. Yes, say a Tomo China a backfire. Monko check online. And no matching conform you say, ISIS. ISIS. They want to turn the war into a religious war. Now, I'm try somebody turn the war into a religious war. The woman Tombe Christians will support Americans. Now, global tension and global condemnation will be reduced. That is the main agenda. They want to create a scene. Says how much will be a nipa actually. I'm many planning Kasembia. I'm saying ISIS for no Mukokunzuram Mamdani. For what reason? USA, I won't try idea Christopher William. All of a sudden, Donald Trump won't sorry. First, no, sorry. Why just sorry, but they say there, the Bia Yame and China make a home. Nyameke ya ho what I say me wo GDA say onyame de be si ye wani da so bi say ni aka nyina be yende e bi ze wa si e bo bi say ori nya yenda Christopher way aka ya ho ana opawia ni anajo Yesu bo ya ho ban ni ya ti say nambare ma tinu yenya ni na yenya ade nyina. All of a sudden, those who doesn't go to church are now Christians. Why? Because they want the popular support from the Americans. America for the support, but to no avail. Do you know what they are planning to do? Listen, they are planning something. Massive attack on America. No massive attack on America. Now, you rally around the flag. Na omanya global support say yen kwani ne Iran nkokon massive attack create scene because be 9/11 emblem Saddam Osama bin Laden and so 1959 United States akom ko bi ewo FNSN Cuba e dia kotu Fidel Castro and na John F Kennedy ansign what they say Norfolk operations and say be create scene to say the obi na aye boni bi ni ade na nkoma ka say be kunkum ho. Check it. My own video. I don't want to go back. So they're able to create a certain kind of accident. No be international support, and that support no be and they have to get other nations to support them to fight against Iran because they know say Juma Anna Kurdistan the Kurds USA try say don't be went to carry no. Say no, they will not even come close to the war because they don't want to be used. So, and Takwana USA, yes, they are hating Iran.